Hi, I'm Curtis Compton. Thank you for purchasing JockTrax. Use this quick start guide to get your system up and running quickly and smoothly. Security Manager is used to fully activate JockTrax. Without proper activation, JockTrax will only run in a limited demo mode. Most features will function, but nothing will be saved when you close the program, and the Library Manager will not run until JockTrax is properly activated. Until JockTrax is activated, you will see this message every time you start the program. Select Security Manager from the Edit menu. Enter your name or your company's name. Enter the product key you received when you purchased JockTrax. Enter your email address and confirm your email address. The red dots after the Enter your product key and confirm your email address boxes will turn green if the key is valid and if the email addresses match. If, under your machine ID, it says, "Please request a new product key," can't generate the machine ID, please contact us for a new product key. When the two top dots are green and you see the machine ID, the Submit button will be enabled and turn green. Clicking the Submit Request button places information in this large box. Copy the information from the large box and paste it into an email and send it to jocktrax@gmail.com. At this point, you may close the program because the information you've entered has already been saved. Once you receive your activation key, open the Security Manager screen again and enter your activation key in the bottom box. The red dot next to the activation key entry box and the Activate JockTrax button should both turn green. Click the Activate JockTrax button. You should see this message, and JockTrax will now run without limitation. Once JockTrax is fully activated, open the Setup Manager from the Edit menu. The Setup Manager allows you to create different setups for different occasions and manage system backups. Each setup stores the large and small buttons on the Inning Break tab and the small buttons on the Home Team, Presets 1, and Presets 2 tabs. The names of all the tabs and any of the pages that are on those tabs are also saved. Player walk-up music on the Home Team tab, the Directories, Library, and Playlist tabs remain the same for all setups. The buttons on this screen are Load Selected. This loads JockTrax to the highlighted setup. Clone Selected. This makes a duplicate of the currently selected setup with the prefix clone of. Silver Cross Setup. We now have clone of Silver Cross Setup. Delete Selected. This deletes the currently highlighted setup. You will get this prompt to make sure you really want to delete the setup. Keep in mind, you cannot delete the currently active setup. Export to File. This creates a text file of the highlighted setup. You can use this option to move all the items in a setup to another licensed machine. And you'll see this message once it's done with the export. Import from File. This loads an exported file into JockTrax. If a setup already exists with the name you are importing, you will see this prompt asking if you want to overwrite the setup. Rename selected. This will change the name of the highlighted setup to whatever you have typed in the Enter Name Below box. Create New. This will create a new setup with the name entered in the Enter Name Below box. If a setup already exists with the name you're trying to create, you will see this message. Set Backup Directory. When you click the Set Backup Directory button, a folder browser window will be displayed. Select the folder where you want to store your backups and click OK. A cloud-based or external drive can be used and would provide an easier recovery if your main hard drive fails. However, it would need to be accessible when JockTrax closes so the backup can be performed. Until you have set a backup directory, you will see this message every time you close JockTrax. Restore from backup. JockTrax keeps a minimum of 15 database backups and all backups from the last 45 days. If all backup files are older than 45 days, it will still keep the most recent 15. Each backup is named JTDB-BK_ and then the current date and time in 24-hour time format. And they're sorted with the most recent backup at the top of the list. Click on a backup in the grid, and then click the Restore Selected button. The system will reset and reload itself using the selected database. Open the Library Manager screen. If you do not have the root folder set yet, the Library Manager will take you straight to the Library Setup screen. Use the Library Setup screen to set the root folder where all your music is located. Mine is in my user folder under Music, Ballpark, and Music Library. Right-click on the folder where your music library will be located, and then click on Change Root Folder. The library will also access any subfolders within your root folder. You can add specific subfolders to ignore on the Library Manager screen as well. In my music library, I want to ignore free refills. Select the folder and just drag and drop a song from that, and it's added to the directory ignore list. And we click Save Changes, close this window, and now we are at the Library Manager. At this point, you can click on Edit and then Add New Songs. Depending on how many files you have, will depend on how long it will take to actually populate the library. There's a separate video covering the Library Manager in more detail. Once the Library Manager is finished adding songs, you'll see this message box letting you know what all was added, what all was skipped, and what all was ignored. So thank you for watching this quick start guide. We'll have more videos up for other items in more detail. Thank you very much.